Are you Pepsi? Did you get a salad too, hun?
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, let's see what I can do here. I don't think anybody's going to show up, but yeah, I'm here. You like. And we share to Twitter and see what happens. Tweet. Walks in the trees all day. Let's see. I don't know if anybody's going to show, but who knows? Yeah, anything's possible. Oh, I got two watching now. Interesting. Who's here? I don't know. Good evening, folks. If you're there, say hi. I don't know. Say look, there I am. Now, if anything happens, it happens. So let's see here. What can I do to have fun? Background. Thieves? Background I can use? A little bit. Nothing there. How about this one? No green screen. What would work? Nope, not green enough. Trying to see what happens. Who knows? Hey, Grace, how you doing? Sorry, just playing around with some stuff. Just I've had a long day. Thank you for coming. I'm just here hanging out, trying to find something to do. My wife and I just got done eating supper, so we're just trying to get things going. How things are going with you? Are you going camping this weekend? Well, I was told I should keep people informed. Jenny and I are actually going to go look at a place in the morning around 10 down in Osceola. The place is going for about $850, but with pet deposit 900. It's supposed to be a fairly large place, so we're going to go get a tour around 10 o'clock. So hopefully, if everything, fingers crossed, we might be able to get into Yeah, it's supposed to be about 80% chance of rain. Jenny's supposed to be working the Renaissance Fair in Des Moines, here in Des Moines tomorrow for a friend of ours, and she's going to be running the cash box. So hopefully everything's going well for her. But good thing she's going to be undercover. Me, I'm not going to be there. I'm trying to figure out what to do because once we get done with the walkthrough, where she's going to work and I'm going to be go do something, maybe pick up a fishing pole or something, or get my bow and go do some shooting. That sounds even better. So, what's new with you? It's just the two of us, so we're just like hanging out. Yeah. Well, Jenny was the first person to take them up on it. We're going to do everything we can. They're allowing pets. Hey, South Florida, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Um, like I was telling Grace, we're looking at a place tomorrow. It's running about 850 without pets. With pets, 900. Um, it's a really nice place from what I gathered in the pictures. Hun, can you send me the link? That's on Facebook. Oh, okay. Did you send me that on Facebook then, or how did you send me that? Okay, give me a second here. Let's see if I can find that. Uh, I'm trying to. Which one was it? Um, the one down at Osceola, right? Okay. Oh, here it is. I've got pictures, so I'm gonna show you. This is what the one we're looking at right now. At least I hope this is the right one. Okay. Um, it looks pretty. Very old school. Get a kick out of the chandeliers. It's one of the bedrooms, closets. Oh, that's what the house looks like. Okay, that's kind of cool. That is actually very cool. We get the whole house, right? So that's that's the place that we're looking at right now. So what do you guys think? Um, it seems to be fairly well. Been on there for a week and no one's, you know, that's pretty much it. That's all I know about it. Hey, Austin, thank you for coming. I didn't realize you were here. Hey, yeah, I mean, Jenny found it. She called the person about it. Um, it's got walk-in closets. It's a fairly old place, going by just the structures of the built-ins and stuff. Um, Here, I'll show it again. Cracky, did something wrong. Share screen. Bear with me. This is what see if I can get that picture just a little bit bigger. I don't know. No, that's what it is. beginning. But that's what the living room, dining room, I guess, looks like. Got a fireplace, that kind of thing. Hey, Jeff, thank you for coming. Oh, and I'm showing pictures of the house that we're going to go look at tomorrow. Hopefully, everything willing, we have enough to get this place and everything. I got paid today, a really big paycheck to go along with all the money I've raised. We should have enough to cover this first and last month's rent and pet deposit. So we're hoping that, fingers crossed, that this works. It's got 3 rooms with a, oh man, it is so freaky. It's got multiple chandeliers. Yes, the Viltons are really, really cool. I mean, I've never really lived in a place like that before, to be honest. So, I mean, I might feel a little bit overboard, but I'm hoping, I'm praying, that kind of thing. It's the fireplace is just wicked. Here, I'm seeing, hardwood. It's actually got a dining room. So we're gonna have to figure out. We do have a table we could use. That's not a problem. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting. And we're gonna put our application in tomorrow, hopefully. We just don't know when it comes available because there's someone in the process of moving out of it as we speak, and she's going to show it to us tomorrow. So everything else is reasonable. The wrong 1-year contract, all that stuff. And all that, that's what I'm trying. I think so too. Jenny found it, and it's been listed for a week, and no one's taken it. So everything works. I don't know anything I don't know is I got to look at the address again. I was going to do a map of that area. Please forgive me. I can't see with through all the. Okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this out, so bear with me, folks. I'm never really. Looks like a nice place. I just did a satellite search on the place. Like it doesn't have a garage or anything, but you can make it work. I just threw my trailer off to the side. Hopefully, if no one freaks out about somebody shooting in the backyard, so to speak. Looks nice. So, how is Jeff? How is Austin? How is South Florida? How is Grace? Let me know. And if anybody wants to talk, you can do that too. That one, Jeff, I don't know. According to the satellite, here no. Give me a second here. I'll show you what I've been seeing just on satellite. I'm not sure if you see that. Yeah, you can see that. That's the house right there, and I might be able to do something. It depends if this garage goes with this house or does this go with this house. I don't know. I can figure something out. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Thank you for coming. I'm just showing a possible location for a new place to live. Uh, Jenny found it. We're going to go check it out tomorrow morning. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can find a place. But we're not putting all our chickens in one basket. We have, with all my money that all you awesome people have helped me raise, and my paycheck, we should have more than enough to cover first and last month's rent for whatever place we choose. Oh no. Nothing serious, I hope, Jet. Oh my gosh. Need our Pepsi, be right back. So, right over here to the mini fridge. Oh, another Pepsi. So, what kind of bow do you have, Jeff? I wish I could say I have my bows here. I may contact the person who's holding them for me and pick up my bow tomorrow while my wife is working on a Renaissance fair and go do some shooting. No! You're a dog napper, Grace. I hope you weren't. I mean, your friend's not too far from home. I know, but you've got more bows with you than I do right now because there's not a lot of room here for bows. If I could, put a little bow rack up on their wall, that kind of thing. Yeah. Grace was visiting her friend, hon, and one of her friend's dogs stowed away in Grace's car. She didn't notice it until she got home. That's funny. I had some ideas of what I could do. I got invited to go fishing with JV. Hopefully, I might be able to get to go to that. That'd be awesome. Apparently so, Grace. The dog's name is Cricket. It says, Crickly secretly wants to live with me. Well, maybe not so secretly. Oh, man. So, any good news besides, Grace's, stowaway? Let's hear some good news. Yeah. Have you shot them recently, Jeff? And if you have, tell me about it. I want to know. I can live vicariously through you shooting since I don't have my bows with me right now. Oh, that's too bad, Jeff. You need to shoot. And I can also have fun with this. Since Austin was in here earlier. Turn on work. Ah, my GoPro. It's slowly recording everything. Thanks to Austin from Austin's Corner. And I can just try to do what kind of mischief I can get into. That backdrop is really cool. I just need to know, do you need any information on that? No, it's not 3 a.m. To me, it is 9:30, 9:22. Jeff, if you need help, let me know. I'm here for you. All you have to do is talk to me and I'll help you out. I was trying to do something and I accidentally did something. Oh, come on. Here we go. I'm back. I had to switch to my the internet here at the hotel. I've been using my phone, and I was going to try to hook up my GoPro to my phone, and I didn't realize I disconnected. So how is that so awesome, Mom? I need to know. Well, you could use a pool tarp, but wouldn't it be easier just to pick up a couple cheapy tarps from Walmart for like a couple bucks? Um, I like using six because of the density issue. Um, not working. Uh, that's oh, that might help. Don't put me there. That makes sense. I'm hoping because I can't remember my password. Um, that's true. Do you have a grommet maker for adding grommets? Well, make sure you get the heavy duty ones, probably about an inch or so. That way you can add. Well, I prefer to use shower curtain rings because it's cheap and easy. If they break, they're easy to replace. Hey, Colin. Oh, yes, that's me. Mom, thank you for another mom. We got Green Mom and Michigan Mom. Well, the good news is Jenny and I are going to go look at a house tomorrow. We don't know when we would get into it if we get approved for this place. But we're going to go do a walkthrough tomorrow at 10 a.m. down in Osceola, Iowa, which is about 40 miles from here, which is not bad. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Green Mom. I really appreciate it. Hey, Cherry, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Oh no. Apparently, I'm playing a video on my GoPro. I didn't really. It's definitely not today because that's a white shirt. And I'm wearing a green shirt. I hope to hear good news. If you guys want to see pictures, let me know. I've got it up and running. Yeah, me too. Let's see here. Let me show you guys what we're looking to go look at. Okay, let me go all the way back to the beginning. That's the living room. I guess the one in the back room is the dining room. It's got a real fireplace, chandelier, built-ins. I'm hoping you guys can see that. Let me go big where you guys see that. There we go. Sorry about. I can't see if I can get any bigger. I can't get the pictures very big. Um, I guess that's the dining room. I think it's got a second chandelier and stuff like that. There's the other side of the living room, I guess. Oop, I think I missed something. Oh, there's one of the built-ins. And the lady's legs taking the picture. That is awesome right there. The living room part, I think. Lots of space windows. It's pretty. It's an antique house, as you can see. I think that's the dining room. The other side of the one thing, I'm not exactly sure. Um, that one might have been a bedroom back in the back. Yeah, it might have been a bedroom. Another version of that. Closets. That's the house. And everything. So yeah. So what do you guys think? I know I went a little fast on that, so bear with me. I'm trying to figure things out. I didn't realize I had that much time on there. 34 minutes of video. It's big enough. So how big are you? Hey, Susan, thank you for coming. Um, I've liked Jenny and I like the old school features, the vintage feel. I mean, the fireplace, the built-ins, the hardwood floor parts that have the hardwood floors, and just it's only a two-bedroom though. That's just interesting to see, And I'd have to take care of the lawn, which I have no problem doing. I like the garden. We just have to ask if we could have a garden. That'd be nice. Um, there's when I did the Google search for that address, there's a lot of trees out front so that you can't see. But on the marketplace one, you can see it from the side. They may have trimmed back since then. But one thing I can say, it's yellow. I hope so. I hope it's a winner. Let's see, make sure I'm booked up on. Yeah, on the OSL 6. Okay, I need to know how's my Wi-Fi? How am I sounding? Um, I'm using the hotel's Wi-Fi right now. Yes, there is. We actually, I mean, it has a dining room, and we actually have a table that we could use for that. We'd actually put the different leaves in it. It'd be nice to have an actual dining room table. Um, cool, thank you. Um, I'm trying, with Jenny's help, get this fixed. Hopefully we can just find a place. Sorry, Grace, I just got your little thing about your sister. So bear with me here. Why did it not come up? Okay, why didn't it? Okay, I'm trying to look at the content. Well, let's see here. The concussion is practically gone. You know, only some minor lingering issues of I forget feeling slow. Other than that, I'm good. I had another 10-hour plus day. Jenny's arm is still sore. We went and picked up a new compression brace to help her with the support. And the first one, uh, the one she got, was this one of those copper infused things. She couldn't get it over even to her elbow. I mean, here's me trying to put it on. Ugh. Ugh. So that's supposed to fit over my elbow. I can't even barely move my fingers. But with the compression thing, where she can adjust the straps and stuff like that, she's doing okay. She's supposed to go to the doctor on Monday to get it looked at. So we'll find out more then. Yeah. So this one here, oh man, I don't know how people with small arms do this. It's supposed to be one size fits all. Do not tell me this is one size fits all, because that's no way. Oh, ow. Look at that. Oh, man. Ooh, get the circulation back. Let's see here. Jenny is slowly getting better. Ian is with his real mom this weekend because of Mother's Day. For you mothers out there, happy early Mother's Day. So, Michigan mom, Dream mom, Grace, love you, and happy Mother's Day. Yeah, true, Jeff. Definitely not skinny. I'm not going to show you my belly. It just, yeah, not. No one wants to see that. You're most welcome, mom. I do not have a mom, so I only mom I got is Jenny's mom. I lost mine 22 years ago. Both her and my dad, at the same, with a couple months of each other. So I borrow everybody else's. Okay, I'm reading your. Try that link. It might be my phone, Grace, not just you.
Excuse me. Is that apple for sale? Yeah, we're about to put it on sale right now, actually. Well, I'm in the market, so tell me about your apple. Why should I buy it? Nice try. Okay, people, here's how this is going to work. I have an apple here. The highest bidder's going home with this. I want all bids in the next 2 minutes, then we're closing it. Bidding starts at $5. Feel pretty confident there, huh? I mean, doing $10. He said starting at 5. 15. Is this a new apple? Yeah, just listed. I'm pre-qualified. I'll pay cash. I got cash. 20. 30. 40. No,
oh my gosh.
45. This is even worth 50. Oh, please, this is the 8th apple I've tried to buy. I at least see it up close. Nope, it's an apple. You know what it is. You either want it or you don't. I'll take it for 100. What? California, it's the cheapest apple I've ever seen. 120.
Yeah, that seems like the way it's going, Grace. My condolences on your loss, Jeff. No, it's just I miss my mom every year, and yeah, that's how that goes. So right now, I'm trying not to think about it. I'm going to be basically spending time by myself this weekend because Jenny's going to be working. Dang it. Open this thing up. Didn't even take a drink. Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate it. I lost my mom to cancer, my dad to a heart attack. So that's why I try to be as active as I possibly can. Because my dad was, well, really strong, really talented, wasn't very active near the end. So he also smoked a lot. So I don't do any of those things, except I want to be active. That's why I shoot a lot and talk a lot, apparently. But if anybody wants to come up, please let me know. I can invite you up because who knows? It's a new day. Yes, I've been streaming every day this week. It's just because we finally got enough money to scrounge together with my paycheck to cover first and last month's rent on most houses that we're looking at. Not all, but most. And we're trying to avoid yeah. My mom smoked a lot, so she had lung cancer. And they did the chemo treatments. They were working really well, but the doctors weren't satisfied. Remember, this is like back in '99. So they thought radiation was the end all of all things cancer wise. But radiation breaks up cancer, does not kill it or destroy it. And bits and pieces went to her brain. About 6 weeks after starting radiation treatments, she was dead. My son is only 15, and I still miss him. I'll probably give him a call this weekend. He's supposed to be spending time with his mom, but he's my fishing buddy, my hunting buddy, my camping buddy. But he needs to be with his mom this weekend, so that's cool. I just hope he remembers to call Jenny. By the way, Grace, thank you for that. That was funny. It's okay, Mom. I understand. I was ready for my mom to pass away. My dad kind of came out of the left field and followed her. I can honestly say I've never had that. I've been lucky. That is cool. Good luck to him on his soccer game. Which position is he? Forward? Offside? I'm not sure what all the different positions are for soccer. I'm more of an archery guy. And he's about the same age I was when I started shooting bows. Wow, Jeff. My condolences. Oh, Grace, you're not that much older than me, so don't even go there. That's cool. My condolences, Sherry. Mark Wildman, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. Just trying to keep things going, as the saying goes. My wife and I are going to go look at a place to live tomorrow, hopefully. We don't know if we're going to get into it right away, if we get it accepted. Money wise, we can afford to get in. We have the money for the rent and stuff, so try to keep track of who's messaging me on my phone. But I showed pictures earlier. If you're interested in seeing more pictures of the house that we're looking at tomorrow, please put a one in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. That way I know who would like to see it. It's older style home with a lot of older vintage style features. I'm okay for holding steady. We got some money saved back to go through and keep on paying. We're paid through Sunday right now. Hopefully we have enough money to make it through until we can find a place. We're hoarding back the majority of our money to pay first and last month's rent at whatever place we can get into. So that's good at least. But we're just got to get through the rest of it and survive. And she is a medical coder and biller at a orthopedic shoe store. She's been there for 12 years now. No, 13 years. I'm about 12 years at where I work. She's really, really good. Sorry about that. That's just my notifications on my phone. I was trying to give me. Yeah. Grace, I am so jealous. I've been wanting to go camping and all this other stuff, and I just haven't had a chance to. And right now, the only thing I actually do have access to my camping gear. I did keep my backpack in my truck, so I do have that. And the rest of my gear is actually my other backpack. So only thing I don't have is food in there. Yes, that's one thing. It's really weird. I mean, we were trying to do the right thing. We when we lost the last place we were in because our lease was up. We had to leave because he didn't want to renew. What else were we going to do? So we tried to find a new place. We found a new place. We go to move in a new place. He doesn't let us move there. So we end up here. We're working on it with some great help from all you guys. We got the money. We're setting it aside. Hopefully, finding a place is the hard part because most of the decent places are owned by businesses, not by people, regular people. So they're jacking up the rent about 300%. And that's why everything's really expensive, especially for Iowa. And hopefully, if everything works out right, we'll be able to get into this place. I just don't know when, depending on circumstances. Because the cool. Don't forget to bring your tape measure, Jeff. You need to make sure you measure it properly. Never measure twice, cut once. His reasonings for changing his mind. I don't know you was the first one. And that was pretty much it. He doesn't know us well enough to rent to us. And even though we had a person vouch for us who's rented from him before, but apparently it was not enough. And the fact that I think another part was the house itself wasn't ready, which is really funny. The day we were moving things out, he put a for rent sign in the yard and it was gone before the end of the day. Exactly. And while we're sad we didn't get the place, we think it happened for a reason. We don't know what the reason is exactly yet. And we have a feeling what it might be is that we're being forced to try to buy a place. Now, whether we can or cannot do that yet, I don't know. We're going to try putting in applications for a FHA loan and there was a grant that Drops helped me showed me yesterday that is from the Bank of America. So I don't have to. Probably that's my thought, Sherry. I really do think that's my thought that someone offered him more money. Unfortunately, that happens. And apparently, Bank of America's got a grant program going on. For here in Iowa, it's like $7,500 a grant you can get for going towards down payment on a house. Yeah, I know. I We have a decent amount of money put back, so we're going to be. I wanted to go down cash in hand, but the actual owner of the place lives in New York, or is it Florida? I'm not sure. Okay, let me turn off one of these lights because Jenny's asleep over there. I don't know about the USDA home applications. I do know about the FHA loans. If my credit score was enough, with 100 points higher, I could go for a VA loan, which is guaranteed. Um, yes, I am, Jeff. I'm a veteran twice over, Air Force and Army, and my wife is also a veteran. She's an Air Force veteran, so we're multiple veterans. It's just the fact is they require a minimum 620 credit score, and I don't have it. I don't think I've ever had a 620 credit score because until recently I never had a credit card or anything. Um, Last year when everything got really bad, I got a credit card to help with expenses. I couldn't keep it up, and it just tore my credit to shreds. So I'm slowly building it up. I'm not sure what my credit score is right now. It is a long ways off, but we get the FHA loan has a minimum of 100, 520, and Jenny's got that. So I'm just shy of that right now myself. So hopefully we can get that one and buy a place. Yeah, I know. I think that's the biggest racket there is, credit score. I make enough money. It's just apparently it's not enough. I mean, one of the houses that were looking at, I'm not sure if it's still here on Facebook here. Give me a second here. I'm trying to do something. So this is really hard. I still got that on? Let's try that. There was a farmhouse that was just absolutely gorgeous that we were looking at, and it just they wanted you had to have like a 650 credit score even to even consider the place, and it's just I don't know. It was a farm. I'm not sure if I can find it again, but I found it by accident once. But it was such a beautiful place. I don't really need I make too much to be on food stamps. Oh, no, Grace. Everything that's on my credit report is stuff that that happened. Um, it was all about last year, and I'm trying to take care of it. But I just until this year, I hadn't had the money, and so far the best one I had was 522 credit score, and yeah, that was a year ago. But hurts me the most is the hard inquiries onto my credit score and credit, and it's like it tanks it. So it is what it is. Kind of, I'll figure something out. No, possibly, Jeff. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this again. Uh, eh, 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 eh. Please forgive me if you might sound a little weird because I'm actually forgot I had my headset in and I haven't been able to talk clearly into my mic. Okay, I hope that's better. Can I actually put that on to keep quiet for Jenny? Oh yeah, we're doing that. We're just a little worried about certain things because it costs $300 a month just for the storage unit, and forgive me, I tend to lock up. Ever since I hit my head, it's just like, ugh. Uh, I'm not sure. See, how much was it? Calculator, calculator. Where's the calculator? See here. Yeah, it's about 400. Yeah, we can't really afford to stay here much longer because it's like 483 bucks a week here. So even though we make enough, it's tough. We have one kid. He's 15. Yeah, I know. Expensive, Jeff. We've had some help from G2. She's just an amazing person who helped. She actually paid for our room for a few days. Um, I put part of my paycheck into paying through Sunday. Jenny's going to help out from her money from her working at the Renaissance Fair this weekend. It'll help us get us further. Uh, it's just, it's frustrating. I don't like, I don't know. We make too much to get help, but we don't make enough to where we don't need help. Hey, Gosman, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Oh man, I need a good day of shooting my bow. Just to blow the doors off with my bow. Just shoot. But I do not have it here. I may have to go pick it up. Well, we're looking. I'm looking at other places and stuff like that. Well, I've wanted to do exploding tips, Gosman. I can do fire tip arrows, but Yeah, places kind of frown upon that, and the insurance for doing something like that is through the roof. I actually have my tips and stuff down in the car. I might go down and get them, show you guys at a later date, but not today. I don't feel like going all the way downstairs because we're on the third floor of this hotel. I don't have an AR, Gosman, but I do have a 22. I do have a 12 gauge, but I'm more of an archery guy. Okay, my range is I built. It's mine. I do not. I used to sell bows that a friend of mine made, but I don't at the moment. But I can help you find discounts and reasonably priced equipment for you that'll suit you. If you need help, I would greatly, put my help, my expertise. It'll be on call because I've been an instructor for over 20 years and I haven't been able to teach anybody for a long time. I mean, I've got pictures on Facebook of my range that I'm not sure if anybody's ever seen. I'm sure Grace has probably seen it because she's on there on my Facebook page. Um, let's see here. There it is. My Legends of Sherwood archery range. A second here. Yeah, I don't know if I have any pictures. Well, I do. I got pictures somewhere. Really old. Oh, there they are. I've got. Wait for these to pull up. I'm using the. Be well, Mom. Thank you for coming. You have a good weekend. And again, happy Mother's Day. And yes, Godwin, crossbow is nice. Jenny's really good at it. By the way, Jenny is working at the Des Moines Renaissance Fair at Sleepy Hollow in Des Moines this weekend and next weekend. Ooh, ouch. That sucks. Okay, guys, I've got to switch over my Wi-Fi because this thing is too slow. Give me a second. You may lose me for a second, but I will be right back. Dang. Okay, I'm back. I was going to show you. Where is it? Here's part of my range that I built. And I want to see what you guys think. Let's see it, make it bigger. Give me a second here. I'm trying to make it bigger. Oh, come on. Here's my range. I would make it bigger, but Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Gosma. I really appreciate it. I designed and built the entire thing. Let's see if I can get this thing to show up properly. I got another screen. I got a better picture. Here's a better picture. Yeah, that's a better picture right there. Yeah, I designed the awning. See there, and I designed the backdrops. The targets I bought, but I even made the little stands for my little uh, archery contest daily. And that's me over here to the right with my longbow. As soon as I am able to get a house, then I can start working on rebuilding my range. I have to rebuild the entire thing because since the pandemic hit, my range has been sitting in a garage for over a year, and it just kind of went to pieces. So I need to I need the tools to rebuild it. So I'm gonna do a complete redesign, upgrade, and stuff like that. So yeah, you're doing really good there, Jeff. I'm sorry about your heart. I've got to stint myself, so I understand. Um, we just need to get more archers out there. Carol Ann, thank you for coming. Okay, here you go. Oh, I could do this. It's my favorite banner. I do it slower where it doesn't get the little blur effect. I have a stint somewhere right there. But here, one of my favorite banners is that one. I tried to put it on green screen, but it didn't really work. Wes is on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can fling arrows. Bionic Dad. Well, I'm only partially bionic, so that makes me a. Mine's made of plastic, so it's not really much. I wasn't in long enough to get the military pension, Grace, unfortunately. I got out after 16 and I couldn't do it anymore. I rebuilt the ones I have, but right now I've got some really nice carbons. I won at the Iowa Deer Classic this year, and I had them fletched with 4 fletchings. I don't know if I have any pictures of those. Probably, I don't know. I gotta check my phone and find out. No, I don't think I do. Nope, I don't have any pictures of those at the moment. Let's check and see if there's anything in there. Nope, I've got some pictures of me shooting, but not the ones with the bow, with those arrows. But I rebuild arrows when you can because it's cheaper than buying new ones all the time. I generally use cedar, but I got the carbon, so I decided to try those because they're the only ones that would probably work for my 74-pound longbow that I use. But let's see here. Here's this one. Every time I see this one, I could hear the song, "Do you want to be an archer? Do you want to shoot some bows?" Okay, my singing sucks, so bear with me. Okay, Carol, I'm not sure exactly what you said. Onic? No, I'm not. I don't think I would be Onic because it's just one. It's plastic. I can't find it. I don't think I've got any pictures. I usually just, in some of my older videos, I did show them. Oh, I might have that. Something to show you. I do have something to show you. Give me a second. Now, here's a picture you might get a kick out of. Well, I do anyway. This is me and Jenny. One of my favorite pictures of us. Okay. Yeah, I can't shoot my cedars out of my 74-pound bow because they're too light. Otherwise, I would. Yep. That's not even our good picture, by the way. That's just one of my favorite ones. Let's see here. What's a good one? Let's see. Let's see here. Here's a good one. I got a good one for you. There's Jenny and I at our wedding with my son. Hey, Tina. Thank you for coming. Well, with the right cedars, they're pretty more durable than you think, Jeff. But that's, Jenny and I at our wedding. I had borrowed actually a friend of mine lent me that kilt for my wedding. My son was so small. We actually, to be honest, we were been married about a year when we got this done. It's actually we were right outside my archery range, Gosman. We got married on my archery range at the Renaissance Fair in Middle Amana, called the Iowa Renaissance Fair. It goes every Memorial Day, and I got married on my archery range. My wife actually married me twice, and yeah, do that. Anyway, we got married twice. Once at her mom and dad's, and the next time for the friends of mine who could not make it. But I got married by the same guy, so that helps. I'd love to see those sometimes, Jeff. And the Renaissance Fair was a Scottish weekend. I do own a kilt, but I do not own that particular type of kilt. Mine's more of a black watch. My wife is actually working at a Renaissance Fair this weekend here in Iowa. So if you're in Iowa, passing through, stop in at the City Hall Sports Park for the fair there. She'll be working the lemonade stand. Let's see here, changing my banner to. Yes, I need that. I think I do need that. I also need a house, but Jason, how you doing, brother? Guys, Jason just picked up a new bow for about $40. Good deal for him. They're just opening them up here in Iowa, Jeff. So if you get a chance to go, you should go. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if I can find the information on those. Let's see. Let's see. There are two different ones. I don't know if this is the same one. I will have to find out. That might be it. I don't. Yep, this is the one. I'll be supposed to be doing something that this year, but I can't find any of my gear. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Yes, the utility kilts are just amazing, Grace. They're functional. They're better than work shorts. Everything. Hey, Louie, how you doing? It's been okay. Long for me. On just to let you know, just this week I worked 54 hours almost this week, so one third, a few 11-hour days, one 13-hour day, and one little just lower 8-hour day. So, and we're going to go look at a house tomorrow. Hopefully, we can get good news about getting that place. That's cool. Yeah, those things, utility kilts are very functional. I mean, especially since they have pockets. Well, I don't know why that makes me feel like a girl when I say that, because usually kilts don't have pockets. I just usually have my sporn and I'm good to go. Hey, Drops, how you doing, sir? Well, as long as one of my the drivers is injured, I have to do all the lifting. So I will be getting the overtime. It's just really, really long days. Let's kill the banner. Thank you, Gusman. I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful place. Let's look at the picture up here somewhere, I think. No, I don't. Jenny had it out here. I don't know where it's at. Let's see. It's in Osceola, so yeah, that's the place. It's a beautiful place right now. Just to show you, Drops, what we're going to go look at tomorrow, I'm going to share that picture, that house one more time, that we have an actual chance to get. Oop, that didn't help matters, did it? It won't. And you guys let me know what you think. Yeah, I think it looks kind of cool. So it's not much. It's got some land to it, so I could probably do some shooting on there. I just got to be extra careful. Make sure the laws, they're okay with it. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Yeah, that's a $50 pet deposit Drops, so it's not a bad price. So we're hoping, everything willing, we're going to go take a look at tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and hopefully we got everything good. As of today, we have enough money to put a deposit in first month's rent on any decent place around. Hopefully we can find better than what we can, the price is decent and everything else. Exactly, Jeff. That is the best reason right there. Yeah, that sucks. I just did something stupid. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Nope, that's not it. Let's see here. Let's see here. I like the fireplace. I like the built-ins. I mean, just got to find out whether we can have a garden in there around it or something. It says we can take care of the lawn, so who knows? No, it's not bad. I mean, it is in. I mean, I'm looking at the Google Maps. It's like right on the corner of a thing. I'm not sure if it has a garage or not. I can't tell. Um, it appears to maybe have a garage. I don't know. Maybe a back patio. Maybe I don't know. I'm looking. I'm looking at the whole place. It may have a garage. I don't know. That's true. Definitely drops in grace. You're right. Our tomato plant died in the move. It was a victim of too much sun and not enough water. And the fact the temperature dropped. Louis, what do you do? I'm curious. I work in an alcohol distribution warehouse. Hence the muscles. Okay, I might as well do this. I know. Get some people up here. Guys, I'm gonna show you guys a cool picture. What another cool picture? It's Ian and me back in 2010 when he was 4. Yeah, I know how hard it is about getting days off. It took me getting bonked in the head to get time off. Ooh, not good. Well, I hope the kids are going to be okay. I used to be an emergency medical technician and an ambulance driver, but I couldn't take the stress. What do I need? Sorry for all the silence. I'm just trying to read what you guys are saying and responding there to somebody. Yeah, the reason why I quit being an EMT, I was on my first run with an ambulance for a small clinic hospital. Rather not say where, but the first run I had to make was a car accident that dealt with a drunk driver and a family with small kids. And the drunk driver didn't get a scratch on her. And all she kept on doing is saying, I was just trying to get home. And little kids, while they weren't seriously injured, they were cut up a bit from broken glass from the windows. And it just like I said, nope. I can deal with soldiers who volunteer to get hurt, but not little kids. That's no. So let's get on to lighter news. Anybody want to come up? Say hi. Say gross. Hi. Aloha. Konnichiwa. Something. That's good of you, Lua. That's really cool. Oh, let's see. This one. Hey, it's Jason. How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. A little tired, but I've had a
Yeah.
lot of days this week. I mean,
Yeah. I got
literally.
a double shift tomorrow. One at Lowe's and then one at night at Papa John's. So
So you burned a candle at both ends
yeah,
and just try to survive in the middle.
yeah. Right out back. So I just got the porch light kind of lit up, but it's kind of like the perfect lighting. It seems like.
Oh, it is actually really good. You can see it better than usual. Actually,
Yeah.
all you need is like a fire pit in the background, and you're
Yeah.
set. No, I'm not sure if you saw the pictures I showed of the place I'm going to go look at tomorrow.
Yeah. I saw some of the pictures in there. I was trying to get all this lighting figured out.
Hey, you got it figured out perfectly, dude. I mean, it's better than this.
Yeah.
I just happen to have a light right here from my, hotel window, room. So
Yeah.
it's,
The back
I would,
porch. You see it.
okay, stop showing off. You know I'm jealous. You know that, dude. I would just so hang out, just
Yeah. So hopefully they get the garden going soon. Supposedly the March 26th is supposed to be the last frost date. They might do some like early gardening for like the deep rooting type of plants.
Question: do you have dogwood trees there?
I don't think so. No.
There's a farmer's almanac thing about dogwood trees and blooming, and you shouldn't plant until the dogwoods bloom.
Hmm.
And if they bloom, that means the last frost is already it's done. It's
Yeah.
you can plant.
Hmm.
It's a very old farmer's almanac thing. I don't know how good it is there in Arizona, but by
Yeah,
the
I
way,
don't think there
I
is.
used to live there
Yeah.
for
At
about
least in
6 months.
yeah. At least the area in the mountains up here. Like, I don't think there isn't any up here.
Which mountains?
The northern mountain.
Because I mean,
So
there was this place I found right above. Let's see, was it Queens Creek, and up above that mesa?
yeah.
There's this one place. The stream was probably about 2 yards wide, but it was probably about 10 feet deep, straight down, and you could see the bottom like it was not even there.
Yeah. That's, so I
I
think
mean,
I'm it's salt a Rio something. There's one of them I kind of volunteered. Rio Salado type
I'm
of
not sure. I'm gonna say hi to Camperman. Hey, Camperman, how you doing? Our rule around here is you're safe from frost 1 week after the Kentucky Derby.
oh
I don't. When is the Kentucky Derby?
what?
I mean, I've heard of it. I don't know when it is because I
Oh.
don't watch it. I mean, I only knew
So
how
I've heard,
to groom horses. I don't know anything about racing them.
yeah.
It's those little guys that wear those silk outfits and get paid a lot more money than I do.
Yeah.
So, have you found arrows for your bow yet?
Not yet. 'Cause I was thinking about doing it today, but I got like a little score of some lumber. There is like the scraps of the wood that we don't use anymore for lows, and
Yeah,
then
I'm
we're allowed
familiar.
to take what we need. And I got a few pieces of lumber
What are you planning
for
on
free.
using?
Um, any type of projects. Maybe there might be some that are right tall enough to make some type of frame, maybe for the arrow target.
Well, there's a really simple one. I'm not sure if I told you about it with the burlap bags, the garbage bags, and the 1x6s.
Yeah.
Just build a 1x6 box frame, put the burlap on both ends, just staple them or nail them or whatever you want to do, except for a corner. Stuff in garbage bags, open them up,
Yeah.
crumple them back up, throw them in there till you can't put any more in there.
Yeah.
Get the ones from like Dollar Tree, the cheapy
Yeah.
ones, so it doesn't cost very much, and it also makes it cheaper for you to replace them as they wear out.
Yeah.
And if you attach a little rope handle on the top, you could carry it and move it anywhere you want.
Yeah.
And you spray paint any picture you want on there to make it whatever you feel like. But
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. It's a good thing they actually threw away a little bit of
Hey,
burlap,
Bigfoot,
and I actually took that too.
yeah, Bigfoot Prepper, thank you for coming. So, yeah, I'm good. His wife is Fairy Lake Prepper or Lake
Oh,
Fairy Prepper. I'm dyslexic, so bear with me. What are you trying to do? You look fine.
yeah. Oh, I'm looking at the chat through
Oh, okay.
the app on here. I'm guessing it's on the camera's on this side, so I wonder if I just
And
kind of flip it.
sideways so you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let
Well,
me see if
probably
let
should
me
do it.
do something here. We could do that.
Yeah. I
That
mean, when
help?
I go into like the comments part of it, the
Yeah.
exit button is like right here. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
why what I'm doing. I'm checking the chat on each side.
Okay. If there's a cheat you can do since you're on StreamYards with me right now, is that you can pop out the chat from the Google of the YouTube side, and you can overlay it on the chat on our StreamYard.
Huh.
That way you can actually respond if you really get to that point. I'm not sure how well you can do with your phone, mind you, but it's
Yeah.
just an idea.
Yeah, I think last time I think it stayed on when I looked over it, but there's just like that few seconds of noise that it comes back on when the when I turn on the YouTube side
Right.
before I pause it.
Yeah, the echo
Yeah,
thing you got to worry about. I usually mute the YouTube side when I do that.
yeah, but you can't really do that on the phone though, with the muting different sides.
Actually, you should be able to.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You're sideways.
All right, so I went to this YouTube side. So I guess it didn't really do that.
Oh, if it doesn't do it, don't worry about it. We'll make it work one way or the other. You could be like Johnny and have like 16 million different things. Oh, he lost himself. Welcome back.
Press the wrong button.
I did that so many times.
Yeah.
Now,
All
if
right.
those people who have heard me discuss that target with Jason, please let me
Yeah.
know. I can help you. You know, the basic design is really simple. And if you have, I'm not sure what the term is, something that allows you to angle your wood in the corners.
Yeah.
You don't have to, mind you. You could just like square them up on the corners and two shorter ones on the side, two longer ones on the top. Nail them, good to go.
Yeah.
Put a rope handle, Bob's your uncle, whatever you want to call it. And something like that would be quick and easy, maneuverable. That's the big
Yeah.
thing. And if you don't want to keep it up all day, just tuck it away in your garage or whatever you have, and you got it covered. Mitered. Thank you, Grace. And Jeff.
So you don't know how thick it should be for I feel like how or wide it should be.
Okay, if you do 2 feet by 2 feet, which would make a 4-foot square target. You can go bigger if you want to, go 3 by 3, but I think 2 by 2 should be plenty. 1 inch by 6 inches by 2 feet.
Yeah. I
And you
just
got all that
wanted to
scrap
stop
wood.
the
You can,
yeah.
you got all that scrap wood.
Yeah.
It should be. If you have a nail gun,
Yeah.
3 shots, you're good to go. And like I said, it's one of the most inexpensive targets you can actually make.
Yeah.
And a little bit of application of spray paint on the burlap or whatever or canvas if you want to use that. But I like burlap better because it's a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah.
Except for not with broadheads. Nothing's ever forgiving with broadheads except for closed foam. Though I have seen someone who tried to use the spray foam insulation in it. I don't know how that turned out, but it seemed like an idea.
Yeah. Huh. See if I can find any of that, and then I think I get a few. I may even use some Walmart plastic bags, like some used ones. Every once in a while, just keep a few that have like the holes, and then save the other ones for the rest of the stuff. Might
Oh,
use
you can
that.
also probably use shopping bags. The little small shopping bags that you
Oh
always
yeah,
get at Walmart or any other grocery store. So you want a bag with that.
yeah,
Just crumble them up and you'd have to use a lot of them, obviously.
yeah,
But that's why you use garbage bags, the cheapy ones.
yeah,
They don't have to be good ones. They're just got to be cheap.
yeah.
Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate it. Now, nice. It's a bag target of a sort, but I like it because it's got a little bit more stability than just a simple round target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about staple the material over it, so that type of thing, or it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Like I said, if you're going to use a staple gun or a nail gun, you can use those, or you could. Personally, I would use I like upholstery tacks. You can use sit down, tap tap, done. I mean, that does go something that won't go all the way through the wood, but it'll still hold it really well.
Yeah.
Will you have to replace them from time to time? Yes, but it'll last you long enough for what you need.
Yeah.
And everything's replaceable, which is even better.
Yeah. So that might be a new project in the near future.
If you do it, I want to see it.
Yeah,
Remember,
I'll definitely do
my
a video on
design,
it.
my design.
Yeah, I'll definitely credit you.
Yeah, I mean the backdrop and stuff like that. I mean, Jeff is going to be making his own backdrop based off my design.
Yeah.
But he's going to be using a pool tarp cover. Pool cover made of a tarp. He's going to cut that up to make his backdrop, and
Huh.
it's a lot heavier duty than the regular backdrops you can get like from Walmart.
Hmm.
So I'm waiting to see that too. I think that would be kind of cool video, on that one.
It's like,
But also, go ahead.
I know down in the valley, it's like there's a bunch of trash that piles up after like a big giant rain that kind of turns into a flood a little bit. And
Right?
some like blankets, some old tarps in there. So maybe if I ever take a trip back down there, maybe take a few cuts of those and use that as a material as well.
Oh, recycling is always a good thing, and Trav and Mab would so love it that you would help in cleaning up the environment that way too.
Yeah.
And I think if you're recycling something into something you could actually use, which is
Yeah.
even better. And I'm always stated, I mean, I'm not sure if I've ever told you guys, but archers were the first recyclers.
Yeah.
Because I mean, after a battle, they would go through and pull out all their arrows that were still good, or take the tips and reuse them and all that stuff. So we do believe in recycling.
Yeah.
So I think when I finally get my own self set up, you're going to be a part of our competition that we're doing.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how it's going to be because apparently you guys got to pick mine out. But it has something to do with two arrows at the same time at the same target.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Trick shots.
An amateur with me. But I'll still try
Hi,
it.
Chester Street Insight, Camperman and Sandra. How you doing? Hey, I'm Turner. Thank you. Do I sense a raid coming?
Yeah. Prepping
I
101
think
again.
I think so. Yes, it's a raid.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't expecting one. I was just here,
Yeah.
just
Now to
hanging
get
out with
to
you.
1,500
I'm
subs.
already kind of
Yeah.
100,000, but no, I do need my hours up though. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
probably about 1900, 18 to 1900 right now. But thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Camperman again. I think someone was scouting
Cheshire,
me earlier.
Free Insight,
Salt
Holly,
Life,
Wendy.
sister. Love you guys. Yep, love you. Lively Prepper, thank you for coming. Tell Prepper 101. I know he's going to be popping in here soon. I'll say, I'll thank him myself. Angela, thank you for coming. Lively Prepper.
Just
Oh
popped up
wow.
with a bunch of them.
I haven't seen what the actual YouTube side is going. Oh my God, it's flying.
Yeah. 101.
Berlin, thank you for coming. Blue
Ladybug.
Eyes, thank you for coming. Eric the Red, how you doing, brother? Gingerbug, thank you for coming. Cindy, thank you for coming. Michigan Lifestyle, thank you for coming. Nix, Evan, thank you for coming, dude. Missed you, brother. He's the youngest of us, by the way, Jason.
Oh.
What was that? Yep. Thanks for coming, prepping. I really appreciate it. Backstage. Oh, sorry.
Backstage.
Hey,
Backstage. How you doing,
so
brother?
I've got you running on my stream, and I heard that you might be getting a house tomorrow.
Well, we're looking at one tomorrow. We're doing a walkthrough, and we're hoping because the owner of the place is in New York or someplace out of state, and the person who's in it right now is moving out.
Okay,
So they're going to show us.
So we're praying on it then.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are majorly praying on it.
Okay.
It's about 40 miles from here, which is not bad. We live further. And I will show you pictures if you want to see it. I've got, my wife found it, and it's a beautiful place. Jason's seen it, and some of the other people have seen it. Give me a second here. I'm a little slow today. I've had a lot of hours at work. See, yep, there it is. Okay, there's start off the beginning. In the beginning.
The beginning.
Yeah. There's that's one room of it, right?
That is fancy.
I know, it's got a chandelier. A little weird. Hey, look, another
So
chandelier.
how are you on your financial goals with all this, Colin?
Okay, thanks to my extra tonnage of extra hours at work, I had made my goal. But I'm trying to hold some back in case we have to stay in the hotel longer than we expect because we don't know when the person is to be exiting the location. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the frustrating part. We don't know until we talk to him tomorrow. And there's another picture. I mean, this makes me feel like I'm from the 1800s or something.
Yeah.
Look at that fireplace, the built-ins, the phantom legs of the person taking the picture. There.
Wonder when is the last time that fireplace was cleaned. Just gotta make sure that it's actually
Oh yeah,
good.
I will make sure it has been thoroughly tested and everything. But that china cabinet is just the hutch is just amazing. I just don't know what the kitchen looks like. So a little apprehensive about that. But it's a nice place. Not very big, but it's something.
Well, that's better than living out of a hotel.
Cheaper than living out of the hotel. Thank you, folks, for coming. I really appreciate it. You guys are lovely people. Grinning Owl, nice to see you. Spicy Lady, thank you for coming.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
I've got my stream running right now, Colin. I've got to get back to it. I just thought I'd pop in to check. So
You're always welcome here. You should always know that.
all right,
Thank
thank you, Colin.
And bless you.
Yeah.
Love you, brother. Oh, okay, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. Look, a fireplace one there.
Yeah.
Just gotta get some firewood.
Yeah. Let's start your own little forest in the background. Just start growing it and grow your own firewood.
Well, the plan is eventually, once we get our loan completed before the end of the year, we're going to buy a place. I found several places that were ideally perfect with lots of woods and stuff like that. But the thing is, I have to realistically, I can't really look at any place until I have funding.
Yeah.
And all the wishing in the world won't give me my funding. But once I have my funding, then I can get, take that step forward and go to the next step. Yes, Grinning Owl, that does. How many square feet? Okay, give me a second. It says 1,800 square feet, Grace. Hey, Sydney, thank you for coming. Yeah, yes, things were built better a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think it's not Victorian. It's not Edwardian.
Colonial.
Colonial might be closer. I mean, because it's not really, the outside is pretty simple.
Yeah.
But here, give me a second here. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Now, Jason, see back here, it's got little awnings for the back porch and over some of the windows. I don't know what the steps for the upstairs are for, but maybe an attic or something. I don't know. Because I don't see a second, there's only one mailbox.
Yeah.
So the whole house would be ours.
Nice.
But that yard definitely needs mowed.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I wonder how much of the stuff is like add-ons or anything like that.
I don't think I think it's all original.
Oh,
if you're looking at the dormers and stuff on the second floor, from this view,
yeah,
and now you see how high the chimney is.
yeah,
That's all original. And I didn't realize it till just now. It looks like it's got a back porch
yeah.
on the left here.
It's like an enclosed back porch almost.
I'm not
Or is it?
sure. I mean, it looks like open.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure how much you can see with me with my mouse pointing the pictures
yeah.
and stuff. But
So from the other side, it kind of looked like something like a on this side with
oh,
the
this side here,
yeah. It
you see
kind of
the
looks
yeah.
like yeah. It's kind of like an opening. So it seems like it's something like that. It might just reach around.
Mm-hmm. And it's sorry, I have to answer somebody.
Yeah.
Not my bows, my other fine
Oh,
weaponry. We got the
seems like
garage.
the
1,800
spot.
square feet is a
Yeah,
lot of room.
yeah. That sure is. Then it's like that area right in front. It's like where it has that kind of blocked off section with the like pavers or something like that. Like right next to, like right next to the house. There's like something growing there. It's like some type
Uh,
of bush.
yeah, I can
But
see that right where the lattice work is.
yeah,
I won't know until
it might be some roses or something like that.
Oh, Jenny would love that.
Yeah, some roses
That's
actually came with the house that actually came when on this new property, and they're already starting to kind of grow back out.
oh, good night, Jeff. I look forward to seeing those arrows. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure why that's not doing anything. Okay. Ethel Mertz, thank you for coming. Craftsman style. There we
Cliff
go.
is here.
Cliff, what are you doing
Cliff.
hiding in there? I see him. He's hiding.
Yeah.
And he knows he can come up anytime he wants. He just hides. He lurks.
Yeah.
He's being a fox, being sneaky. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah. There we go.
It's actually pretty nice out right now. It's almost like the
Is it going to rain there
high
tomorrow or
60s.
anything? Or is it pretty dry there
Um,
right now? Because I know you
it's
live in the
pretty,
near the mountains. You get a little more
yeah.
rain than most people in
It's actually
in
pretty
Arizona.
dry.
I know the mountains got more rain than the flats did, like
Yeah,
near Mesa and Phoenix.
yeah. Sometimes right now it's probably only within this whole month rain only probably twice.
We got about an 80% chance for tomorrow,
Uh,
but we get more rain than you on average anyway. But we also have better uh, soil for planting too. Yeah, it's Iowa. We're farmland.
but I think it was a week or 2 weeks ago. It actually snowed a little bit.
I heard about that.
Yeah,
Did you hear about it snowing in Hawaii?
huh. I didn't hear that. No.
Oh yeah, Johnny's got pictures. He was doing one of his videos, and on one of the other islands, he could see it in the distance. You could see
Yeah,
snow in the mountains on on one of the islands. It's like, what are you going to Hawaii for? I'm going to go
yeah,
skiing.
yeah.
Water skiing? No, downhill.
A ski on volcano slopes.
That would be so freaky.
Yeah,
Oh, there's another idea. A fire escape.
yeah.
Long day tomorrow, Evan. What's up? You got a job going on or family event or something? Cliff, I got something for you. He said he can't make these out of. He needs more snacks.
Yeah. Soft fashion. Ooh, soft shit.
And
Yeah,
I got my Pepsi.
not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Pepsi yet.
Yeah,
That'd be also awesome to have an art, be sponsored by Pepsi.
yeah.
I wouldn't have to worry about living in here.
No.
6-hour drive. I had a 13-hour drive on Tuesday, 11-hour drive on Wednesday, 11-hour drive on Thursday, and a 10-hour drive today. Ooh, Lua B's eating a no-bake cookie.
Oh,
Poof. Thank you for coming. Adapt, improvise, overcome. My dad was a Marine, and so was my wife's dad. Yeah, we were a son and a daughter of Marines. I don't know how many people were military in your family, Jason. So
my dad was in the Air Force.
Air Force?
Yeah.
Air Force and Army.
Yeah.
Oh, I was out. Here's a really cool story. I was delivering to this one place today here in Des Moines, and this guy comes in wearing an Air Force hat. Yeah, a hat that said Air Force, got the stars and stripes on it. I go, sir, where did you serve? He said, Bitburg. And I said, Spangdahlem. We're like 45 minutes apart in Germany. So like, it was so freaking cool to meet someone from where I was stationed.
Yeah, be that close to someone that you probably could have met if you happen to be in a certain area.
Yeah, especially ooh, Cliff, look what I got. I got cookies. I gotta thank this woman right here. She's being a zombie right now. Not as good as your no bake, probably, Lua, but still pretty decent.
One of these
Sorry.
days,
Go
make
ahead.
some bannock,
Okay.
then
Now
maybe
I've
put
been
a pizza bannock.
pizza bannock. Oh, that
Yeah.
actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely possible, definitely outside and like all camping.
Do you have a fire pit there in the yard or something?
Not well. I have a portable fire pit.
I've got one of those too.
Yeah.
And I use it for a lot of my rent a fair events and rendezvous I use because a lot of places don't allow ground fires. I'm sure Arizona's the same way. Way back when I was there, they don't like ground fires in case of wildfires. They hate that idea. Oh, let's see here.
So I always try to if I'm ever gonna make a ground fire, I did it like in 2019. I made like a rock base and then surrounded it by rocks. And made like pretty much a keyhole type of fire pit, and just push the coals into a certain area, and just heat up.
That's a good way. That's a good idea. Uh-oh. Yeah. Evan's going like this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Evan.
Send them to the meal.
The only thing I need right now is a glass of milk.
Yeah.
I don't have milk. Well, I lie. We have chocolate milk, but it tastes wonky. It came out of one of the vending machines downstairs. Ugh. No, what's your next big video you're planning on doing?
Not really sure. I might try to do a like a bug out bag, but for a fire escape type thing, because some of the wildfires up here kind of
That's actually
focus
not bad. It's not a bad idea. Do you guys? I'm not sure if you have access to like a fire blanket. That's what they're called. I know the fire department uses in case of flash fires.
Yeah, I've seen
But
one
they
of those
don't
at the
recommend them.
store,
But they're they're. I
yeah,
think
they're
they're
almost like
gimmicky.
yeah,
But that's
kind
just
of,
me.
yeah.
Because you would end up like a baked potato, in my opinion. And I don't want to be a baked potato.
Yeah.
I know I'm big as like a baked potato, but I'm not a baked potato. Oh,
It's like what happened to the flash fires. One of the down, like the near they helped out on juniper tree, like the actual big juniper tree that's somewhere around here. Then that same state or the group actually ended up almost the whole group dying because they were caught in that flash, and it was just a dead zone. Only the Brave that it was the movie that they did on it, but it was based on a true story.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so that was the fire that what happened to them. They just pretty much a baked potato.
Not just that. I mean, what most people don't realize in fires, that flash fires, the fires use up so much oxygen so fast, people just asphyxiate because there's
Yeah.
no air. You actually suffocate before you can burn up
Yeah.
because it just like literally sucks the air out of the air. Oh, you started a thing
Uh-oh. Oh.
between you and me. Grace is wants to do Bannock pizza. Says,
Yeah.
oh, the next big food challenge.
Yeah.
I can't really do a lot of cooking here, but doesn't mean I don't have access to cooking stuff.
Yeah.
I carry a stove with me everywhere I go, Jason. I don't know if you do, but I do.
Yeah. I'm thinking about actually starting to carry a stove now because I have like the was it Emberlit? I think yeah, Emberlit stove, the one that I used for the grilled cheese challenge when I was snowing.
Yep.
Thinking about using that
Your
because
first
it's
grilled cheese
easier.
or your second grilled cheese?
My first grilled cheese.
You're the only one
Yeah.
that actually made two.
Yeah.
But
One
you
was a
redeemed
trial.
yourself. You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's like that was
I've
like the
actually.
challenge within the challenge.
Oh yeah. Well, let me show you what I got. Okay. Okay. I've actually got two stoves in this.
Huh.
Okay, you'll probably recognize the outer one fairly easily, and that's a wood gas stove.
Yeah.
You know, everybody needs one of those because as long as you have twigs or anything, you got a place to cook.
Yeah.
And it's just something I like compared to some of the places. Sorry, what happened when I turned it upside down? It's not very big, but that's all.
No.
Got it off Wish, about $20.
Huh. Not bad.
Walmart cup. Nothing fancy there either.
Yeah.
But my $7 MSR kit. Yeah, I found it at a secondhand store with all the stuff that's in it.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good size, right? Now here's the cool part that was inside it when I opened it up.
Huh.
An MSR kettle.
Oh, nice.
And it came with the MSR pot and bowl, whatever you want to call that. That's heavy duty too. I mean, that's
Yeah.
now the only thing I did is I added something else to it. I added my transient. Well, it's a knockoff transient, but still a transient.
Yeah.
And grippers and a little teeny sponge. But I do have fuel. I have a really big fuel tank for this, even though I only need a couple ounces at a time. But I got tired of trying to use like alcohol bottles and stuff like that, so I picked up one of these.
Huh.
This is one of those Optimus.
Oh.
550. I used denatured alcohol in here. So that's a good little stove. Well, your fuel stuff.
Yeah.
And it doesn't leak. I carry it everywhere I go. The only thing I don't carry is food, unfortunately, because they kind of frown upon that. Wondering why are you carrying food with you? Or the fact is, my boy finds out I have Mountain House in my bag. It goes bye bye.
Oh.
He likes Mountain House,
Oh.
especially the breakfast skillet.
Oh.
Have you ever
I only
tried
had
that with?
I only had one of the Mountain House. That was the bacon and eggs. So the eggs had like a weird texture, and kind of a texture kind of tasting it in.
Oh, you got to try the breakfast skillet then, but you use it with tortillas. Make a breakfast burrito setup. Oh man, there's something about that.
It's like some of the Jimmy John's pre-cooked or fully cooked meals.
I think we're going.
Yeah, we're all talking about food now.
It happens on my channel more often than not. Oh, by the way, did you notice the background?
Yeah. So is it the
trees?
Oh yeah.
That's actually
yeah.
That is Yellow River State Forest here in Iowa, where I go backpacking every year.
Nice.
Let me get rid of that. That way, let's just do that. That makes it a little bit easier for people to see it. But no, I go there every year to go backpacking, and it's really cool.
Yeah. So maybe sometime I might try to go backpacking if I ever find some time or make some time.
Yeah, it's literally. I mean, backpacking does not mean always overnight.
Yeah.
It could be a day trip, going out and then eating a lunch, then coming back. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Do you need the gear that I have? Probably not. But I'm one of those people who go on extended trips, not like 2 weeks or anything, about 4 or 5 days. She likes it because it gets me out of her hair for a while.
Oh.
And one of the things that I do from time to time is I do like medieval reenactments and stuff like that. And the year we got married, she told me to go for about a week to a medieval reenactment just to get out of her hair. It was right before our wedding, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
There we go. Where's my cup? I haven't even used this thing yet. But it's so nice in there.
Yeah. I use some I think I actually used all my camping or cooking type of pans and pots. I think I've tried them all out. Have the Stanley Adventures camp cook set, and then what's the other one called, the bigger one? The pot one, and then the frying pan.
I've got ones the TV Walmart folding fit frying pans, and I've got a ton of really nice cast iron. It's kind of hard to go wrong with cast iron, to be honest.
Yeah.
But there's my basic cook kit.
Yeah.
Between that and this one here holds 500 milliliters or 18 fluid ounces. That's 18 times you could set that stove up. But you don't always need. You could use this right here, the wood gas stove, as a stand for that stove.
Yeah.
So you can use them in conjunction with each other. Uh-oh, they're talking more food down there. Between Drops and Johnny, we have some really good cooks here, and Grace is no slouch herself. You got the tenacity to do the grilled cheese challenge twice. That was impressive.
So but me, I just redemption from the burnt one.
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
Everybody does theirs different.
Yeah.
Not everybody can use a cast iron skillet like I do, though.
Yeah.
Without a spatula. I was
doing it over a fire too, so.
Mine was over a fire. Mine was a little stove.
A gas fire.
Yeah, it's still a fire.
Well, you
But
can
that's
control the heat pretty much.
well. Now the wood gas stove would work too, but
Yeah.
it'd take a little. Hey, spicy lady, how you doing? Oh, that is so cool. Good to know that you help with the scouts.
So I may eventually try to pick up a cast iron skillet or pan and use that for like truck camping.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea, Grinning Owl. Cooking in the fireplace itself. That would be an interesting challenge. I don't know if you
Yeah,
have a fireplace where you
I've tried
live.
it once with popcorn.
Well, popcorn's
Yeah,
easy though.
my cabin has a fireplace. Yeah.
Well, you never show that your cabin though. Have
Oh
you shown
yeah.
your cabin?
Okay. Yeah, I never really showed the inside.
See, that tells me that's another video you need to do. A tour of your cabin.
Uh,
Hey,
yeah.
I think that kind of thing is cool. I mean, I'd love
Yeah.
to have a cabin.
It's like, yeah, especially now we're getting renovated. Where everything's gonna be like the kitchen, the we actually replaced one of the windows. There's like two windows right here.
Mhm.
Replaced this window and made this one like a longer window.
Okay, so you turned it sideways, in other words, instead of
Yeah,
up
pretty
and down.
much.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I've
I've
already taken pictures of all that stuff, so I might do a video on like the in process and then the final.
I used to work in a window factory. I know windows. Hello, windows and doors. To be honest, where I used to work.
So the window I got was like at from Lowe's, and
Oh, no wonder you work at
yeah,
Lowe's,
yeah, and the
and they probably didn't
well,
even give you a discount.
yeah. Well, that was before I started working there when they got the
Uh,
window. So, but
um, okay, go ahead.
yeah, I had the window. It kind of doesn't quite line up or something like that. It's low level, but the
Mhm.
window itself isn't really all good. So I don't know
Check
if it's gonna work.
check your foundation. It may have settled and went cockeyed.
Yeah,
That's what I mean, you can't just use the level. What you may have to build up the frame,
uh,
make it seat properly
yeah. It's
with
like
some
they had the
shimmings.
frame on there already. It's like they kind of rebuilt part of the whole thing where the
You're probably going to have
where
to.
rest of this window. When you turn it sideways, there's just still the space right here. So they put a nice little frame right there. So that might be the problem there. Maybe if they didn't
Okay,
really see it right.
owl fireplaces are not for storing roaches, and as long as it's not the other kind of roaches. Not the bug kind is one thing, but the other kind of roach, no. See if we can get somebody up here to join us. But I want to see that Bannock deal. Now I've seen people use just regular biscuits, the ready-made biscuit stuff.
Yeah.
Do the anybody ever do anything like try doing cornbread, Bannock?
No. So I only did Bannock once before. Didn't really turn out as good. Like it, I may have made it a little bit too big for the inside to be really
Yeah,
let
or
to
you're
cook
supposed
all
to
the way.
do it. You probably put maybe about strands about that big around, about the size of a
Yeah.
quarter, and just wrap it and just keep it moving.
Uh,
Like when you're grilling a hot dog, you don't just
yeah.
let it sit in the fire and get all on one side.
Yeah.
Or you don't put it in someplace too hot that you can't hold on to it.
Dog heard something. Must be some deer.
And watch one come over and start looking over your shoulder. What you
Yeah.
doing? I
That'd be
actually seen a
cool.
video where a guy was sitting there in a tree and a raccoon came up and just joined him.
Yeah.
They do make grinning out. They do make rolls of the rubber strips that you can buy to replace those. You may have to go to a Pella Windows and Door store. They do have dedicated stores. I'm not sure if they're anywhere else other than Iowa, but they do sell the strips. I'm sure Lowe's carries them as well as Menards. That should fit the ones, and they also, if they don't fit exactly, you can always trim them down. At least that's what I was always taught.
I'm gonna grab my water real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Enjoy the darkness. Watch the
we'll
deer
let you
come
know if a
out.
deer shows up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Bigfoot. I understand, Cliff. Hey, Cliff, did you see the pictures of the place we're looking at tomorrow? I didn't get any naps yet either, but I'm going to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. That might be a little bit, I might get in trouble for that if you did, Spicy. Maybe some other time when you were fully dressed. What'd you think, Cliff? I did notice that the grass needed mowed, but that's a given. Oh, that makes sense. Al. I can understand that. It's not really big, but we don't really need big. I'm a little curious about the fireplace. I mean, the kitchen. Gotta know what the kitchen looks like. And it looks like it had a large dining room, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I got a question for you as a homeowner yourself there, Jason. You saw how much room there, 1,800 square feet. That's a lot of square footage for a two-bedroom house. What do you do with that much room?
Could
I
make
mean,
like a little cave, a man cave, or you can make a little gear room, or archery room, or
I'm definitely going to have a wall with my bows. You know that.
yeah.
We also have swords and other things that we can put up on the wall anyway. We actually have a really nice dining room table we could put up, which is going to go great with that little chandelier in the dining room with the hutch and stuff. That's going to be cool anyway.
Yeah.
I need to know about more of the other places, like where the laundry is and part of the garage and all that stuff. So that's just, we'll learn that tomorrow. Yes, Cliff, it does allow pets. Jenny checked because I made her ask. So we get to keep Mac. Mac is a must. No, I was thinking, besides the bows and stuff like that, I'd have to keep my other hunting implements in the bedroom out of prying eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't do taxidermy. I don't believe in it. I mean, trophies are cool, but I think the animals you get should be used completely and utterly, like from the hooves all the way to the antlers. You can make boots out of the hide or anything else out of that. You got knives out of the antlers and glue out of the hooves, and you name it. And
Like
definitely,
a necklace out of the teeth.
I don't know about that, but I mean, I'm sure you could probably somebody could figure out something to make with them,
Or use the teeth of like a ferro rod handle, maybe.
I think I've seen a deer antler, a deer leg.
Yeah.
Like that, and the rod was like shoved in there.
Yeah.
And the foot was still
It's like with the
attached.
bone marrow. It's like with it hollowed out.
Yeah.
From the bone marrow, probably.
Oh, no, I don't. I think I might. I don't know. The wire baskets that hold stuff. I mean,
all the
I've
dough.
used it. I've used it for like pork chops and steak because it's just really quick and easy over the fire. But you can use toast.
Yeah, I see some of those with like at the thrift stores, but some of them are kind of really used.
I mean, crusty.
Yeah, crusty. So and then
No, but there can be difficult to clean, but you can generally find some really decent ones, like the popcorn poppers, like you were discussing. I mean, those when you find those, you got to hold on to those because those are hard to
Yeah.
come by. Because generally, those things are really well made.
Yeah.
The older ones.
Yeah.
Hobby room. I need a hobby basement because as the most people who know me know how many bows I have. Unfortunately, I've only got a few actual hard copies. I've got a lot of prepping books
It's a
on my phone.
library.
On my phone, I've got 7 of the Foxfire books. I'm not sure if you've read any of those.
I don't think so.
I can send you the links where you can download them to your phone. Okay, because they have a lot of cool information from. Wait, okay. Sorry, I got another message I got to deal with. Okay.
So Spicy Lady's son used to shoot competitively archery.
Oh, that's cool. I've done competitions, and I've impressed people just a little bit. My boys impressed people a lot more than I did. I am not much of a texter. I got to do it one finger.
I usually do there's like a dragging one. I could do the word, just dragging each finger instead of typing out each one.
Yeah.
And it usually comes up as the right word.
I try, but you know. See. Oh, grilled toast. Oh, I do make a really good French toast. Secret ingredient for French toast for me: bacon grease and lots of vanilla. I don't use Texas toast though, but there is a trick for making really good French toast though, using slightly stale bread or slightly toasting it before you make it. Because the stiffer it is, it doesn't soak up the liquid as much, but it does give the egg coating on it while you cook it.
Yeah.
That's what I've come up. Toast bread on a hot rock. Haven't done that. Could be interesting.
It's like a tried. It's mainly just
That's
on the
kind of
pan.
cool. Huh?
Said the MRE type of tortillas.
Yeah.
Like there was a surplus store that had some of those, and then I was putting like a Velveeta, so like some type of squeezed cheese. Then
Oh, that
putting like
sounds like an interesting way of doing it.
yeah, then putting like the jalapeno tuna packets on that, and just like a quick little meal.
You
Oh, you don't
lost me
like
on the
tuna?
jalapeno. I don't like
Oh,
jalapenos.
oh, okay.
I will admit I am a spice wimp.
Oh, I then
Yeah,
just put some regular tuna on it then.
yeah, yeah. Bacon grease for your biscuits and gravy too. Yes,
So I
yes.
wonder, it's like some of those like pork sausage pieces are like little rounds. They're like already
Yeah.
pre-cooked.
Oh yeah.
Maybe put some of that with their tortilla with a little bit of mustard or something
Well,
like
that's why I'm
that.
suggesting you should try the breakfast skillet from Mountain House.
Yeah.
It's something about it. It's got all the stuff you need in it already, including some green peppers and stuff like that. And you put that with some little bit of cheese in a tortilla that
Yeah.
you heat up. Oh man, it's a breakfast burrito meat
Yeah.
feast. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It spends too much time on Spicy's channel.
get the ghost chili pepper. Just
Oh,
sprinkle it on.
I still have, as soon as I get settled, I'm going to try the chili that Johnny made for me.
Oh,
He's got the regular chili and he's got the sriracha sauce that goes with it.
yeah.
Then you combine them, then volcanoes erupt.
Yeah. Speaking of, I had that salsa verde uh, recipe video
Yeah.
might be coming up soon. That's the jar's almost gone now, so look forward
What
for
I need to
that.
do is find somebody who's a beekeeper and get some free honey
Oh yeah,
to go with biscuits. Can you imagine organic honey with your bannock?
yeah, that
That
would be
sounds
awesome.
good. I'm not even hungry. That sounds good.
Yeah, well, I can almost taste it now.
Huh?
I could almost taste that now. Just that thinking of the honey
Just oh
on a
yeah.
biscuit.
Oh, organic even. Like I was saying, you were saying. But I was
Yeah,
wondering if I've known people use the homemade, ready-made biscuits and stuff. The people who actually do make their own bannock bread, can they? I
yeah,
know a lot of them use white flour. Does any of them use
yeah.
wheat flour?
Mm, I guess you could use wheat flour,
Because you don't usually
but
see that. But I think wheat flour would survive better in a
yeah,
survival situation than bleached white flour.
yeah,
I would
maybe.
think. For those people who are cooks
So,
and know about their flours, please let me know.
so I
And
think
I'm not
most
talking
people just have it.
roses.
Yeah. The white flour probably more is like readily available of what they already have in their house instead of going out and buying it just
Right.
for that occasion.
Hmm. Okay. Sorry, answering her questions once again. Dang it.
See, one
There we go.
person on the side of the road is selling honey, like local honey.
That's not bad. I mean, actually, they said that kind of thing is actually healthier for you if you have
Yeah,
allergies and stuff like that.
it should be,
Ooh. But
especially not all the factory stuff they put in it.
yeah, look at that. I mean, okay.
Pink
I think
cheese.
we got to do a food corner or something. Just nothing but well, not just prepping foods, which is a given. For a lot of people, we are, but like for backpacking, camping, bushcraft, and things like that. Because no one thinks about taking honey bushcrafting because it has multiple uses, not just for eating.
Yeah,
It's an what's the word? It's not an antibiotic, but it's got properties where if you get a cut or wound,
or
you can put
antibacterial,
that's the
or
word. That's
yeah,
the word. It's got that properties. You can use it for help keep your wound clean.
yeah.
Help heal and all that stuff.
See, some people use manuka honey a lot for that type of medical stuff.
What is it?
Manuka honey.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've seen some of it at like a CVS or Walgreens or anything like those little small medical type of stores. And
Right.
I think it's Manuka honey. And then that's supposed to be like really medical type of honey.
I actually picked up something. I picked up a new first aid kit today because my son got into mine last week, and he actually scraped his arm, so he tore up all my bandages and put it on his arm. So I'll show you what I picked up this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, this is just a simple first aid kit from Walmart.
Yeah.
And one of the ingredients and some of the things was, oh, I guess I can go through a little quick because this is the first time I've opened it. It's got a sting relief kit, sting wipes for when if you get stung. So I get to know what's in here. Innocent wipes. Oh, here. I think this is silver-based wound dressing gel.
Hmm.
And it's like something like colloidal silver, I would think, which I think is a really good thing because I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it, Jason.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, colloidal silver is what the people in the 1800s used prior to the advent use of modern antibiotics.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the kick as like penicillin or anything like that, but it does work just like an antibiotic does. And they use it topically. I think some of people even consider drinking it. And it's made by electrolysis of silver into water. And once you basically run electrical current through a piece of real silver, not sterling, but real, the water itself picks up the silver nitrates or whatever it is that it
releases.
Yeah. Let me see here. Give me a second. There's an actual way you can make it at home. It's supposed to be pretty good. Let me see here. It's a suspension of silver particles in a liquid. It's like a popular alternative therapy. It's interesting. And this is before the antibiotics were developed. It was used as an all-purpose remedy for infections and illnesses. And it says a small number of people claim it can help such illnesses as Lyme disease, tuberculosis, and maybe even AIDS or HIV. It can be used as a dietary supplement or to apply directly to the skin, depending on how you do it. It's actually pretty interesting. I read a book by Ron Foster called The Displaced Prepper who talked about it, and it's a really cool deal. No drinking on the job, Jason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're not Johnny. You're smiling like Johnny, but you're not Johnny. I'm sure drops or Grace and stuff have heard of colloidal silver, right? Okay. Now they're talking meatloaf.
Yeah. Meatloaf. Peppers.
Meatloaf is a great singer, but he's a little outdated now.
Yeah.
Here comes Drop. How you doing, sir?
Can you see this?
Is that the colloidal silver?
Not quite.
Silver solution.
Can you see it?
I can. I noticed
the glare on it.
It's the glare on the label.
It's probably the damn light. Let me turn it off. This laptop has such a great camera on it anyway.
Oh, I
should use my other one.
Turn it to your right just a little bit. There you go. But bring it in. Can you read that, Jason? So silver solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What percentage?
Well, the difference between colloidal silver and nano silver, which is actually fused with the molecules instead of suspended like colloidal silver, is it acts like a machine gun. You don't have a one done use with one particle, and it's over with. Plus, this passes out your body and doesn't affect or attach itself, and has the same side effects as colloidal silver, which you can actually do colloidal silver and turn gray. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Right.
if you use a right machine. So this is a lot more effective, and it takes less parts per million. It just generally runs around 20, 25 parts per million, where you can see
Right.
a lot of silver solutions where they actually run at 500 to 2,000.
It's a little bit much.
The only problem is you can't make this unless you have an actual way to fuse it at like so many gigahertz. It has to be done at a certain frequency, and there's no way you could do it at home. You'd have to have a factory.
I actually seen somebody use the crank from an old telephone to make that colloidal silver stuff by just cranking with a. They had a silver coin they were using. They were like using a Morgan dollar or something like that.
Right.
I can't remember.
But the thing is that the difference between nano silver and colloidal silver is that this is actually fused to the molecules and not suspended in the solution like colloidal silver. And
Right.
with that fuse, it acts like a machine gun. Every time it hits something, it just has a reaction, boom, 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 boom. So it has multiple uses for killing. Well, unsubstantiated medical stuff,
That's what I
say
got
that,
right now.
Right. Or you can throw sugar on the wound, whatever.
It works. That works too.
Yeah,
that works.
I mean,
Put some
if you got
pine
nothing
sap
else,
on it.
sugar, to stop the wound
Yeah.
bleeding. But this nano silver is much better than colloidal silver. Has no side effects. Medically speaking, disclaimer: whatever I say is garbage, and you shouldn't take it to whatever because YouTube will, give you,
Yeah.
So, what'd she say?
Oh,
Oh,
only when needed, which makes sense.
Right, so you need a lot less particles per million. This stuff is not cheap, but this is a lot better than colloidal silver, especially if you had to use it for, like we said before the penicillin and stuff like that. Colloidal silver was used and sold in pharmacies, and also was sulfur drugs for curing, bacterial and whatever stuff like that. But this is a lot more effective. I'm not sure what it costs, but this is probably like $30 or $40 a bottle.
Okay. Al has a question for you, Drops. Where can you get it?
My doctor suggests.com. And you can also buy it also on Amazon.
Amazon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I got to use the restroom. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. So yeah, if I was going to get anything this is what I have, and I bought some for the parents when they were alive during this, thing, So you can drink this. It has a recommended dose amount per day.
Yeah.
So if you don't have antibiotics or something like that, this is your next best solution.
Yeah, that's like a substitute, pretty much.
Well, it's a prep because
okay.
I'm not just a gardener. I'm a prepper. I've been a prepper for many years. So, if you haven't noticed, this is some of my shelves. Okay, crossbow over there, and axe, and everything else. And my bug out bag, I've been going through it, so it's a mess over there in the corner. There's a bunch of stuff thrown over in the corner.
Yeah.
But both me and my daughter have a bug out bag, and got the CBRN respirator, nice little suit, winter gear for hunting, 0 degree sleeping bag, the whole mess kit thing. It's really light. And, it's not a heavy bag. So I think maybe it weighs about maybe 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Got the water purification tablets, the good old knife in there, and the, the cord, paracord, and the potassium iodide, just in case there's a little bit, nuclear stuff going on.
Okay, I'm back.
So, the bug out bag is prepared. There's a medical kit in there for, it has a tourniquet and stuff like that. It's not the best in the world, but unfortunately I'm not really medically trained. So that's probably one of my weak points is medical.
Welcome back, prepping.
Right.
I am medically trained. Drop. Just to let
Oh,
you
I
know.
know you are. I know you are. You know what? I got it from Georgia. I brought with me a little can of red dirt, and it works for everything. Trust me.
I'm sure it does. There's a lot of iron. There's a lot of iron in that, right?
Yeah, a lot of bugs in it too, I think.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, you go to work. You go to work in the dirt in Georgia without gloves and stuff, and you end up getting bit by a bunch of these little mites and stuff. So,
yeah.
But
okay, what did I miss? Because I had to go to the bathroom. So.
I was talking about my bug out bag, and then we were talking about solar solution.
The prep.
Well,
Just using
how much does that run?
I think it was. You can find it on Amazon, but I think it was like $30 or $40 or something like that. I didn't even.
And
look.
you use drops of that, not just a bunch of it, right?
Well, it has a much lower concentration of I'll just look it up. Right? Yeah, I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Georgia Clay is what Grace said.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, honey can help. Is an antibacterial, and its help can heal as well. Jason and I discussed that earlier.
So here it is. It's a 16 fluid ounce bottle is $44.95 on Amazon. If you subscribe and get that, you get $40.46.
So what's the dosage they usually recommend off the bottle?
Oh, you just want me to put on my glasses to show that I'm old and shit. Okay, I got it.
Hey, okay. First and foremost, I'm only a few years younger than you. And two, I'm already wearing glasses because I can't see.
I know, I'm just joking with you. Colin.
You're doing better than me.
Yeah, it's 30 parts per million. Alkaline structured solution, therapeutic grade silver solution, pH balanced. This is, doesn't have a pH problem. The supplement facts, servings 2 teaspoons, servings per, so there's 47 in there. And I think it's like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. Okay, suggested use, adults 2 teaspoons twice daily, children 4 years and older, half a teaspoon twice daily.
That's not bad.
pH is
Barry has a question for you about that. What's the shelf life of that?
It's pretty good because it's actually, unlike colloidal silver, I'm going to take off the old man glasses. No.
There's no such thing, so don't even go there.
No, actually, I can see really good close up, but I wear contacts because my vision's really shitty.
Right.
Long distance. If I took my contacts out, I can read the little fine print numbers on the little surface mount resistors and transistors and stuff I used to work with years ago when I worked in engineering. So, I can read that little small fine print that most people get a magnifying glass out for, but no, I just can't see, very well past, a block away without, so I'm nearsighted. I think that's what they call it.
I'm extremely nearsighted.
Right.
But I've been told I got really good blue eyes.
This right here I would have in your preps. And like I said, I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not suggesting that this is a cure for anything, including the, because the doctor got in trouble for this. The guy that actually did that because he made the claim that it takes care of, and
it doesn't.
And they turned around and they knocked the crap out of him with the federal government, and they made him give a bunch of money back to a bunch of people that bought it underneath that certain time period. So they were offering all the money back, hey, if you don't want your product, you can send it all back and everything else. But they still sell it on Amazon. It's still available on my doctor suggests. So, but that's a lot better than colloidal silver. Now, there's a lot of colloidal silver products out there, but you have to be careful about what you use, and you have the ability to overuse colloidal silver, which can turn you into gray man.
Or blue man in this case. The condition is called argyria. I just looked it up.
Yeah. Mia, stop moving.
Yeah, there we go. Argyria is a condition that turns the skin a blue-gray color due to the buildup of silver metal particles in the body and skin. Silver deposits can also occur in the intestines, liver, kidney and others. And yeah, and I've seen people use colloidal silver in conjunction with using a ripe machine. If you know what a ripe machine is, okay, a ripe machine is where you have a certain amount of where you actually subject your body to a certain amount of frequencies, and you can dial it up and down depending on your condition. It was made by this guy named Rife, and sometimes people use colloidal silver in conjunction with the Rife machine, and it actually increases the effects of turning into a blue-gray alien. So,
So you're immune to colloidal silver, Cliff? I've never met anybody who was.
I think he was saying he was immune to.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah, I'm immune to it too. I think I've already had it. I think I had it in January before they even did the big announcement. Because that one day I was like, oh man, I felt really crappy, and also felt like something just went boom and knocked me right in the head.
Yeah.
And the first thing I did was reach for this. And my cold diffuser and my thyme essential oil. And the silver lodge just things too. See, I keep some of these around too.
I can't read that. What is it? There you go. Okay. Silver lodges.
It's also made by the same doctor.
Okay.
My doctor suggests, or you can find it on Amazon. And it actually has.
Yeah, I can understand that, Vicky.
It's also nano silver. It's not colloidal silver cough drops.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to worry about it. If you can actually eat that and not die, at least you know you're not a werewolf.
Yeah. I didn't show my fangs, did I?
Nope. Your fur didn't grow either.
So, yeah, right.
The only one that have to worry about that right now will probably be Jason.
Yeah.
Don't bite me, dude.
He is out in the middle of Arizona right now. So.
I don't see a full moon, so we're okay.
Where did I put my silver dagger? I'm looking for that damn thing.
Well, you're the one with all the silver, so you're protected.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't actually just have silver. I actually sleep on the gold and silver and just roll it out, like my dragon pose. I'm just kidding.
You're going little Scrooge McDuck and start swimming through your money. Okay.
Yeah.
I got some of that too, man. I didn't even think about that. Thanks. No, but I would go nano silver if you can. And there's other people that actually sell nano silver. And I do have some colloidal silver also, and there's some good products out there for that. And there's people that actually make it too, but I think that's a definite must for your.
I mean, when you don't have any other antibiotics, I mean, if it works, colloidal silver will work as long as you don't abuse it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying with the nano silver is here, this is inert, so it doesn't actually attach to any part of your body. So when you finally pass it through your body, it doesn't attach to anything. The nano silver is actually infused into the molecule instead of suspended in a solution.
Yeah, another thing when they keep on saying solution, they mean like alcohol or glycol or anything like that, or do they just mean water?
I wouldn't swallow a damn thing with glycol in it. You know that.
I understand that, but glycerin is glycerin. But
no, they make the colloidal silver. I haven't made colloidal silver, but I do know a gal that does make it over in Michigan. She's making a bunch of soaps and stuff out of goat's milk, and but basically, a solution would be a water base, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I haven't made colloidal silver, but the actual silver that you're making, colloidal silver you're making, is not infused with the molecule that it's suspended in. This is actually suspended to the oxygen water type deal. Okay. I can't remember the exact formula for it, but you can look it up. Just look up nano silver formula.
Ooh, Jeff just messaged me about the arrows that he got.
And it was a 70, so that now it's all of a sudden the 58 degrees.
That's what just popped up here.
Chilly.
How you doing? Hey, Grace.
Hey, Grace. How you doing, Grace?
Oh, there I am.
Yes, there you are, so to speak.
Hey, can we go back to talking about Bannock?
Sure.
Yeah. Pizza Bannock.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was whole wheat bannock is what I was thinking about, but I mean, I'm not sure because you don't hear about people doing whole wheat. Usually, it's
well,
like bleached white, white
Oh
bleached,
yeah, but I would use wheat
flour.
bread for. I would use wheat for it.
well, I've
It's-
I've, I've actually made Bannock I think about 3 times now when we have been out camping. And I looked all over and I found a bunch of different variations of pretty much the same type of recipe, but some required milk. And if it's summertime, it's like, how are you going to keep that milk, fresh? How are you going to keep it from not spoiling? So kept
Right.
looking around. And I finally came up with this recipe. And I found the paper that I wrote it down on. So what I do is I take a Ziploc baggie,
hmm
and in that baggie you put a cup of flour. And what I usually buy is unbleached all-purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I use. Cup of flour. You're going to take about a quarter of a cup of uh,
Sugar.
dry powdered milk.
Right.
Okay, that eliminates the need to have to refrigerate the milk. You also need about a teaspoon of baking powder and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Put all that in a baggie. Pack it up in your backpack. You also need
So you don't use a
table.
lot of salt, Grace?
No, just quarter teaspoon. That's
Because
all.
usually it's about 2 to 4 teaspoons of salt for that
Oh,
recipe.
I'm not really a salt fanatic, so it's okay for me. Maybe you might prefer more, and that would be okay.
Not really. My lady doctor told me to lay off the salt because my blood pressure is a little
Okay.
high. So I got spanked
Okay.
by her. And I
I
only listen to
understand.
women.
Yeah, we know. We heard you say it before. No, actually, I
Okay.
had a question for you, Grace, on that one. On the one that says about adding milk to it.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever considered using powdered milk?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you use powdered milk in this recipe.
Okay.
A quarter cup.
Okay,
So
so
you
we're on the same page. Okay.
You got
Cool.
the flour, you got the baking powder, you got the salt, and you got the powdered milk all in a baggie.
Yeah.
You also need, separate from that, you need a tablespoon of some kind of a fat. You can use lard, you can use bacon grease, cooking oil, butter, whatever floats your boat. I usually use lard. And then you're going to need just a little bit of water. So when you get to your campsite and you're ready to make your bannock, you get that baggie out with the dry ingredients in it.
Right.
Open it up and put in the tablespoon of fat, whatever you choose, and you just close up the bag and you knead it until it's all kind of mixed in. Then you start adding a little bit of water, probably no more than about a quarter of a cup. You want to be really careful not to add too much because you can't. If you're out camping, you don't have any more dry ingredient to add to it to thicken it up if you make it too thin. You know what I'm saying? So maybe about a quarter cup of water. And then again, you close up the bag and you knead it again until it's all mixed up and it's a big dough ball. You open up the baggie. I usually split it into 2 equal parts, and it's maybe about the size of a tennis ball. And then you flatten out between the palms of your hands until it's about 7 inches in diameter and about a quarter inch thick. And then I get my little frying pan out and put it over the campfire, over some embers, and heat up some oil. Again, you can use whatever kind of, you don't have to use oil. You can use bacon fat or lard or whatever you want. But anyway, you take the patty that you've flattened out between the palms of your hands, and you put that in the hot oil, and you fry it probably about 4 or 5 minutes on each side.
Man,
And it's
I
always
tell
turned out
Jason,
really
if
good
you
for
weren't
us.
already eating, you make you hungry.
Yeah.
Hey, Grace, could you write that down for me and send it to me, please? Because I have
Sure.
trouble remembering all that. I mean,
Yeah.
I have the basics, but it's
And
always
the
good to
thing
have a
about the recipe,
copy.
the thing about this recipe is that also too, keep in mind that if you have a craving for something maybe a little savory, you might decide that you want to add some, I don't know, some bacon bits or some pieces of chopped up ham,
Or
some
jerky.
onions, jerky, whatever you have on hand. If
Some
you want to
cinnamon in
go
it.
the other side, you maybe want to add a little bit of, I don't know, some maple syrup into it, some raisins, some kind of dried berries. You can do that too.
You can
Okay.
get pepperoni and Italian sausage too that's already sliced in a little bag that you don't have to refrigerate.
Right. Right. Make
Can
it
you
cheap. Sure.
can you do that with like a cornbread type setup? Because I mean,
You know, we did try one time. What I did is I substituted instead of a cup of flour that the recipe usually calls for, I used a half a cup of flour and a half a cup of cornmeal. And honestly, we neither one of us cared for it, me or my son.
okay, good to know. Because I'm
So
still
maybe
planning on
someone,
sending Johnny some cornbread mix to go with the new cornbread pan that I got him. Because he needs good. He needs to have cornbread in Hawaii.
I thought he had cornbread.
Not really. I mean, it's hard for him to grow corn.
Good.
I mean, corn grows better here in Iowa than most places.
Well,
It's,
you mean,
it's nice.
do you
Go
mean
ahead.
like you're gonna send him your own corn that you grew, or good
No,
corn that's
no.
not GMO?
I'm gonna cheat and just send him some Jiffy cornbread mix, and
He'll appreciate that.
I can send him a couple little boxes of that along with the cast iron cornbread pan. That way he can have his own corn. He doesn't have one of those, and he sent me a cast iron plate. So I figured it's only fair I send him a cast iron cornbread pan with cornbread. Then him and his family can enjoy it.
Send him a can of canned corn too to put in the cornbread.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I don't think it would make it through the flight because it might explode.
That's what we put in the cornbread in Georgia. We put a canned corn in the cornbread.
Ugh. How you
Yeah.
doing, Snags? Thank you for coming. And Vicky, interesting recipe for breathing. For a cup of water, teaspoon of ground thyme, ginger, quarter. Okay. Also, you should always think of a shot of whiskey would go in with that would also help.
What's that for, Vicky? Is that
For
difficulty breathing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have a cold diffuser and thyme oil, essential thyme oil that I use. So it just puts it in the air, and it's a lot easier to breathe, especially people that have COPD and have to use that, or they have the problem breathing at night.
Yeah, Jenny's
wear
got
the mask.
asthma, so I can understand that. She's actually has to use a CPAP machine.
Yeah, a friend of mine, one of my clients, actually, I've known him for a long time now. I told him to get a cold diffuser and thyme oil too, and that really helps with the breathing,
Right.
especially at night. When I started using it, I stopped snoring at night.
Oh, cool.
And it shuts off automatically, and you can set it to change different colors and stuff. I've got a video on it somewhere on my
I
channel.
do know that raw honey instead of processed honey is better for people with allergies because it helps relieve allergies.
Local raw
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah, local. That's why local is what I meant, and that's why I'm waiting to find out if we get this place, where the local farmers market is and when it is, so I can get down there.
Yeah, Drops. Isn't it that the local honey has something to do? The reason why it's good for you is for allergies is if the honey is local, it's got something to do with the pollen.
Yeah, that's what it
Yep.
is. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't understand why that is, but I believe that they know what they're talking about when they say it is. So.
Oh, speaking of corn, the price is rising fast. Yeah, because last year when we went to the derecho came through Iowa, millions of acres of corn got flattened. And did you hear about it in the news? Nope. Not even a snippet in the news.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
a
saw
forest fire happens in Colorado. Oh, the world's going to end. But we lost millions of acres of corn in Iowa.
I saw that last year, Colin, and I also saw the stuff being flooded out, and the USDA's lying about the crop failures. We know that.
I live right next to a field that was
Yeah.
flattened. I mean, it was a total write-off. They couldn't save it.
Oh yeah, I know. There was I was watching this one channel. She was just showing all the stuff going on there in Missouri and everywhere else that they were losing corn.
Mm-hmm.
Just flooded fields everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Flattened
Our
places with the wind. And, oh man, it
Thinking
was
about
nasty.
trying to make my own corn, grow my own corn in one of the beds that I have.
Well, good luck with that. I hope it works. Try doing like Indian corn, or or even regular popping corn.
Yeah.
Because you can grow either one. That should grow really well where you're at.
Yeah.
I've just got the bantam corn that I planted. I'm planting a Three Sisters setup. So I've got corn. You can grow the corn with the sunflowers in the same spot in the middle. Then when those start up, you go ahead and you plant your green beans, pole beans around them. And then you plant your squash, but not pumpkins or something like that. You want to grow your summer and your winter squashes around that. That's called Three Sisters method.
Yeah.
But as far as you growing enough corn, but you're going to have to grow a lot of corn just to get enough corn to make it worth your while.
Well,
Yeah.
we've never really had to grow corn because there's always someone growing it here in Iowa. We can just pick up corn down any corner. Somebody's selling it by the bagful. Big giant grocery sacks.
If things get desperate, I would suggest you go get some cracked corn at the feed stores or something like that, or the agricultural exchange for the farmers, and then grind your own if you need it.
Oh yeah, well, the thing is, around here there's grain. Those corn bins are everywhere. Not little ones, but freaking ones that are the size of skyscrapers.
Oh yeah. Out here in Eastern Washington, there's a lot of stuff like that around here too. It's either they raise wheat or they raise cattle
or soybeans. What the heck is that noise?
I don't know. Is it me?
Okay.
No, I don't know. That's the reason I asked.
Echo?
Jason, I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know.
What noise are you hearing?
That almost sounds
Yeah,
like a small static sound like that.
Yeah, that.
I'm not hearing it.
I'm
But
not-
listen, guys, I'm gonna hop down off of here. I just wanted to come on and tell Jason about my bannock recipe. So
Oh, I want a copy of
Give
that
it-
one.
give it a
Grace,
shot,
by the
and
way.
I'll post it somewhere. So
Do
I'll
a
make sure
video
you-
on
I'll
it.
put it on the
Grace.
Discord, on my Discord, and then probably share it out from there.
Do a
Well,
video.
we could
Maybe
start
that
our
way.
own Discord channel just for us,
Yeah, I already
Oh, Jason
started my
already
own
got his
Discord.
Grow your own corn.
So anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later.
Alright,
it
thanks,
is
Grace.
midnight, guys. It's time I need to get some sleep.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have to be up early in the morning, mind you, but I do need
Yeah.
some sleep.
I need to be up at like 8.
That's right. You're working at Lowe's tomorrow.
Yeah,
And then Papa John.
yeah.
Okay, so we got two people who work in the pizza industry in the building. You just deliver though, don't you? Or do you actually make the pizza?
I make the pizzas too.
So you and Cliff have something in common. But he doesn't mention where where he works.
I make my own homemade pizzas, dough and everything.
Yeah, but you don't deliver.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a little far to drive. I mean, the closest pizza place is like 30 miles from me. So,
No, you are the pizza place.
yeah, no kidding.
But I do need to get some sleep, guys. I'm fighting keeping my eyes open.
Yeah, I'm
but
already not off too.
I'll keep you guys informed what I find out tomorrow. If I get some video of the place, so much the better. But I'll probably be on sometime while my wife's at work doing her thing. Just to, after I pick up my bows. I get my bows back tomorrow. Yay!
Well, hopefully everything goes well for you.
I hope so too,
Yeah.
because I need a roof, like Jason said, I need a roof over my head. That's not rented. More permanent than by the day.
Oh yeah, when I got rid of the house in Georgia, I was on the road with the kid, and we were looking out for a house for about 6 weeks.
Yeah, we can't afford to be in the hotel for 6 weeks. That's just too expensive. But I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Grace, thank you for coming. Jason, Drop, Owl, Cliff, Snags, Vicky. Who else was in here? Who I was talking to?
Yeah, I'll try to check in sometime tomorrow and see
Spicy.
if you got anything posted
I've
about the
been
house.
trying to keep you. I've been trying to keep you informed. That's when I come up here and just like say, So this, as soon as I find something out, I'll let you guys know.
All right.
And
And
I can
good
call
luck.
Drops directly. I can't call Jason yet because I don't have his phone number.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
And same thing for you, Grace. But we will. But hopefully. But right now, I need to let you guys go. Love you all.
All right.
Good night. Pleasant
Good night
dreams.
to you.
And I will talk to you tomorrow. Except Jason, he's got to work.
Yeah.
I'll catch you after work.
All right. Later.
Yeah, later, brother. Bye, Grace. Thank you for coming. You take care. And,